Ich weiß wieder, wo Wally ist. Es war gar nicht der Typ gewesen mit dem Geschäft und den Kanonen. Nein, das war der Typ in Teil 3 am Anfang, der mit mir quasi Schiffsinnerin von LeChucks Schiff gefangen war. Der Teil von seiner Piratenarmee werden wollte. Das war Wally. Und den haben wir ein Stück weit hochgejagt, glaube ich, irgendwie, oder? War das so ähnlich? Naja, schauen drüber. Läuft alles wieder. Ist alles top. Hier, ich suche einen Mob.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
I was
Schade.
hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Over in the bar.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission,
What?
but then they destroyed all my source material.
What?
It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Oh, toll.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
Das war doch Wally, oder? Der
A little
Pirat am Anfang.
cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
Ja. Ich glaub, der war das. Muss einfach gewesen sein.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Okay, cool.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps.
Ah.
So, what am I supposed to
Ja,
do?
das weiß
what's
ich
right.
auch nicht.
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Ja, Wally. Wie Wallet. Du Geldsack.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Schade. Aber ich mach's trotzdem. Oh, Sachen. Ein Monokel.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Ja. Wallys
Ooh,
Kartografiezeug.
those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Okay.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ah. Ja, kommt ungefähr hin, ne?
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Tja, kannst du mal sehen. Kiste mit Karten durchsuchen. Ja.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Ja, dann nicht. Ich will alles umsonst haben. Sonst
This
zählt
map
das
shows
nicht, ist
both
klar.
sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Looks chilly up there.
Ja.
It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
Behauptest du aber mal so.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. Ja, wenn er meint.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
Weiß ich auch nicht.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Ja. Ja doch. Geh ich mit. Eindeutig.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Ja. Frisch in der Bar raus. Tup-di-du.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond.
Ui. Oh.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Ja, why not? Ist doch super.
The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map.
Ja, gibt's Sinn.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Aber ist er nicht hoch? Bist du so klein? Nee, eigentlich nicht, oder?
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Ach, ja. Klar.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Too much. Für was?
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
Ja, Labyrinthe sind toll.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
Tja.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Gott. Und das haben wir noch.
Huh, never seen one of those before.
Und ich bin ein Kartografie-Nerd, sagt mir mein Steam-Achievement unten. Schön. Ich habe alles durchgeguckt, nehme ich an, heißt das. Und, ja dann, tschüss. Keine Karte hier, keine Quizkarte. Haha. War mich fast vertüdelt hier, aber ja, gehen wir weiter. In der Zwischenzeit auf LeChucks Schiff. LeShip.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Aber
Very well.
sie hat recht, das ist so LeChuck untypisch eigentlich. Ich bin da voll ihrer Meinung. Ah, die sieht ganz schön cartoonig aus hier oben, wie mehr als der Rest bisher. Mag nach Perspektive liegen, keine Ahnung. Was haben wir hier Schönes? Alte Frau brummelt, Quatsch, hier unten. Notiz.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced
Ja, das-
to close.
nee, nein.
Thanks for the memories,
Ich wollte das
but
hier.
cash would have been better.
Vielleicht nochmal, oder was?
The note says,
Ja.
forced to close. The note says,
Okay, zwei Dinge, ein einziges Argumentationsding. Ist egal.
looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Okay. Hallo.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Danke für die Konversation.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Ja, genau. Graffiti.
I think it's a chandelier.
Immer mehr davon.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Kind of. Die Schlosserin besuchen. Oh.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello.
Okay. Was haben wir Schönes? Elegantes Buch.
At the end of the plank.
Gott.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Sorry. Hey.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Vicious Intentions. Tolle Band übrigens. Habe ich mal gehört. Ist mega. Hört mal rein.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Es sind noch ein paar, also.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Ah, okay.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
Ich brauche 5 Schlüssel übrigens.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Okay. Warum nicht?
These are nice.
Köcher.
It's a locksmithing test.
Dumm.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Das ist tatsächlich schwierig. Quizkarte. Flop. Keiner gesehen. Das stört offenbar auch keiner, wenn man sie mitnimmt. Finde ich gut. Was haben wir da?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Ach so, Locken. Okay.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Ja, klar. Klar.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coincidence? I don't think so.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Schlüsselschleifer. Gibt's sowas in echt? Noch nie gehört. Reden wir mal mit der Schlosserin, weil kann ja vielleicht auch mal nicht schaden, hä?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to
Mächtiger
meet you.
Pirat.
I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Ja, das wäre meine Frage gewesen.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Okay.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Ja. Ich noch nicht bisher in meinem Leben, aber wer weiß. Hab ja noch was vor mir, wahrscheinlich.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Ergibt Sinn. Ob das Tresordings ein Serial Number irgendwas hat? Weil, wäre gut.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Ja, ergibt Sinn.
What's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Ja, und sowas kann ich mir vielleicht ausleihen?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a
Lupe.
chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to
Lupe.
play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Einfach nur eine Lupe, ja? Toll.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ja, irgendwie schon. Aber gut, das scheint sich zu wiederholen hier.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
The Undertaker.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years.
Was?
She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Ich glaube nicht an Coincidences. Nee.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Ja.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
At once. Okay. Interessantes Secret.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Verstehe. Ich glaube, ich habe hier auch schon wieder alles. Habe ich irgendwas Sinnvolles bekommen? Eigentlich, ich muss mal das Quiz gucken. Genau, ich habe eine neue Karte. Weiß ich auch nicht mehr. Oh Mann. Was merke ich mir noch nicht. Mist. Ich glaube, ich habe das Quiz niemals ohne Hilfe schaffen können. Zu viel Nostalgie-Zeugs bezogenes Zeug, wo ich keine Ahnung habe, weil Teil 1 und 2, wie gesagt, ist nicht so sehr meins, ne? Ja. Los.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Oh ja, Hammer. Hier, willst du haben? Dass man halt auch nicht interagieren kann, finde ich ein bisschen schade tatsächlich, aber weil es kein Nutzer hat, finde ich erstmal gut per se. Es ist halt ein Gag, aber wäre trotzdem lustig, wenn dieser Gag noch weiter irgendwie Anwendung finden würde. Hier.
A visitor!
Stan!
Neat. Guybrush Threepwood?
Threepwood.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Große Neuigkeiten.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
Stan, du bist so
That
hyperaktiv
sounds
da drüben.
fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
War auch mein Gedanke, ja. Gehe ich tatsächlich auf ein. Das ist naheliegend, ne?
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Na klar.
Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Ist klar.